Coming up next, the Pistons taking on the Thunder. For the Detroit Pistons, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Thunder, Pistons, and we'll be right back for the tip-off.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never feed you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking rock before you. So they say.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh my, man, I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's gonna be no shortage of highlights.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the center position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Harris. Outside Hardaway. He buries it from 3.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Williams from long range. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Cunningham missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Hardaway from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Hardaway's got 6.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. That one a little long.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Good work defensively by Dort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
From deep three-point land. Second chance shot. And Holmgren finishes inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Detroit making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Dort for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
1:07 left to play in the first. Now Ivy, yet to see a basket. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. They lead by 4.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Cunningham, a screen on Williams. Now Duren. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Duren with the bucket.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Dort. Over Ivy. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Dort's got 5.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 7. It's Dort on the wing. He's got 5. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
What a performance for Lou Dort. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. From the wing, Ivy's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Beasley, that's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Thompson against Wiggins. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. SGA doing his thing in close.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Schroeder, and he makes it on the layup.
Heads-up play to take advantage of some lax defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Dort for 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Beasley finds Stewart. Schroeder against Dort. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Schroeder.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Tobias Harris. Cade Cunningham.
Ivy against Hartenstein. They get it back.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Here's Dort. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daignault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 6. Tries it from 16. The dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside, Williams. Over Thompson. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Williams has got 8.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Hardaway. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Harris. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Dort for 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 11. 5 ticks left to play in the first half. Here's Duren. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And the three-pointer goes.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Stay on the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Pistons. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. He shoots it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
For the tie. No good. That would have tied it. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. So Dort's got 14 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Come on, everyone, give a hand to your own city crew.
Here's Hardaway, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Dort off the drive. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
A wrecking ball through the lane. Lou Dort, one strong dude.
Outside Hardaway. Thompson outside. Harris outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Crosses over, and it's laid in by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Hardaway, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Malik Beasley, Ivy.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Duren, the pass to Harris, and Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Stewart. And here's Ivy from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Lets it fly. Williams. Tip back in for two. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside Schroeder. Beasley for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. That shot off. Pass to Ivy. And here's Duren. Williams defending. 10 feet away. Out to Schroeder. Beasley for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Beasley's got 5 points. Wallace with it. Still without a bucket. Here's Williams. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big extra. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Thunder leading by 9. Caruso with the bucket. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dort's checked in. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Pistons trail by 11. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in for Schroeder. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Nails it from 3. Jang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Stewart outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. SGA using the length inside.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Caruso. Off target from the baseline. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Cunningham. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. And stolen by Cunningham. Beasley outside. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Duran with a steal.
2 minutes.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Hardaway. Dort defending. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And there's Thompson on the assist by Harris.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And it's Williams off the drive. And the layup falls. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Williams from long range drills it from deep.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
From deep, Holmgren. Hardaway grabs the board. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. From the top of the key, he buries it.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Holmgren. From deep. Thompson pulls it in. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.